Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, we got Cardi B speaking on Jesus, man. You know what I'm saying? She's been on her press run and stuff like that, so you know Jesus got to make his way into the press run. You know what I'm saying? So we got that, man. We got Doja Cat talking about she lonely, man. 50 Cent on Usher, man, and the whole situation with Diddy. Tina Knowles getting shut down, man. Clarissa on Pat paying the bills and butt reductions again. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Hey, yo, if this is your first time to the channel, you know what it is, man. Be sure to hit that like button if you appreciate any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. Notification bell's waiting for your task, so go and give it a tap. And the subscribe button's waiting for your subscription. Listen, man, Cardi B is on her press run, and she decided to speak on Jesus. You know how it is. Everybody got to throw Jesus in there somehow. And Jesus gonna make their way into their content. So let's take a listen to what she had to say about Jesus, and we'll see if she's on target or not. Let's take a listen real quick.
Like, I'm running out of my own product.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's because it's my Jesus year. I'm a believer, yes.
This is your Jesus year?
Yeah, 33. Yeah.
It is a big year.
Yeah.
33 is a big year.
Yeah, so I believe in Jesus.
Yeah.
And it's like he's blessing me on my Jesus year.
So this is your Jesus year, and you're getting blessed. That's why you're selling out everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. This, but
You know what's weird about that clip? Why the crowd got so quiet when she said Jesus? You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, man. So here's how I play. I like Cardi B. Y'all know I like Cardi B. I like her personality. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the content of her music, but I like her personality, right? I love her personality. I don't love. Well, how can I put this? Like here's how I'm gonna put it, right? Because a lot of people say Jesus, and just because a person says the name Jesus, right? Like I was just having this conversation earlier, right? The name of Jesus is not it should not be used as an incantation. Let me just throw it out there like that. Like some people think like if they say the words in the name of Jesus, it's an incantation. It doesn't work that way. That's just number one. Just because a person says Jesus doesn't automatically mean like I'm giddy and I'm happy in the whole 9 yards. Because a lot of, there's another Jesus, right? Like there's another Jesus, there's another gospel. You know what I'm saying? Let me put it to you like this. I want Jesus to get all the glory. And Jesus gets most glory from people who are obedient to his will. You understand what I'm saying? In fact, let me even correct it. So you don't make this so you don't think I'm pushing a performance-based ideology, right? Because, humans are saved through grace, not works. God is glorified when his grace produces obedience in us. You understand what I'm saying? Hit me with a like if you agree with that. The source is like, how can I say this? The evidence, the source is God, and the evidence is obedience. You following me, man? Obeying God is not the root, it is the fruit. But here's a nice clean way for me to say it, okay? God is glorified, or he's honored, or he gets respect in front of people when his grace changes us in a way that shows up in how we live. You follow what I'm saying? You choosing to follow God is an excellent expression of your respect and honor for his divine majesty. And then, of course, when you look at the design of the world, how excellent his creation is, the design and structure of the human body, the pupil, the eye, the iris, the design of animals and plants, chemicals in the soil used to craft everything you see in front of you, how could you not give God glory as a designer? Oh, speaking of designer, the artist designer was recently taken into custody. Yep, he was taken into custody on third-degree domestic violence charges. Third degree, I wonder what that is. Let's take a look. Let's look up what I'm gonna type it in right now. Third degree, if you know what it is, type it before I can say it. Third-degree domestic violence charges. I heard you like, yo, didn't he get saved? Just because he got saved don't mean he can't slap a person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he did, though. I'm just saying. A person commits third-degree domestic assault if they attempt to cause serious bodily injury or knowingly cause physical pain or sickness to a domestic victim. Okay? So what is that? That's like throwing a chair at somebody? Okay, so yeah, my peoples are saying like if I throw my phone at you, that's third degree potentially. I don't know. I guess Can I get an example though? Let me see. I'm gonna type. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to the Google, or should I go to the chat? I'm gonna say examples, right? Example of, just so you know what you can be charged with, because we know sometimes. Okay, examples include reckless behavior causing bodily injury to another person, such as reckless driving. So when my peoples get me all bent out of shape and I start driving real fast and swerving in and out of traffic, that's third degree domestic, whatchamacallit? Negligently handling a dangerous instrument leading to someone's injury. Negligently? I don't know about this, man. I don't think he should have gotten arrested. So serious injury is harm that results in severe disfigurement, serious physical or cognitive impairment, or creates a substantial risk of death. Yeah, all these things are scary. Whatever it is, he was charged for it. Okay, but he was released on Tuesday, so I guess he's good. What Designer got to do is stay locked in with the Most High, right? He got it with the designer of the universe, like Cardi B is, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't want him listening to any voices and stuff. Like, we don't want him listening to the demons. Speaking of which, Doja Cat no, she's not a demon. Speaking of Doja Cat, right? She has come out and spoken about how lonely she happens to be, which is well, I'm not gonna say it. You're like, what are you gonna say? Now I was gonna say, like, she couldn't have, what could she have possibly done to be lonely? I'm sure she didn't do nothing, right? Didn't do nothing? No? Yeah? No? Huh? All right, whatever. Take a listen to what she got to say, and we're gonna catch you on the backside. Let's take a listen real quick.
I can't tell you recently, but I can tell you in a nutshell, I just don't, I want to be around people, and I don't like to be lonely. My job is very lonely, and it comes with being around people who you love. But to be fair, I mean, you are employing these people. It doesn't mean they love you any less. It doesn't mean that you love them any less. It just means that there is a barrier, and that is something that's really hard to come to terms with in certain moments. When, I mean, I had always had an issue with, not always, I think when I was much younger, like a little girl, I had friends. And they'd come over and I'd hang out with my friends. We'd go to Universal Studios, blah, blah, blah. It's incredibly lonely. I'm lonely. I want people to embrace me. I kind of live out in sort of far from everyone. I don't think anybody ever really wants to come to my house because it's so far. But it's also just hard making friends. I don't want to have friends in the industry, so I don't. Sometimes I try. Sometimes I'm like, well, why wouldn't I? I mean, like, I can relate to them, but I just, it's something that I'm going to struggle with, and I gotta figure it out. I don't think it'll ever be fully figured out, but it's just something that I gotta understand better.
You over here, like, look at her trying to be relatable. No. I think she might could be relatable relatively. Listen. I think what she's expressing is something that I think a lot of people feel, right? In their heart of hearts, right? A lot of people do feel lonely. And it's crazy because some people think that if they get around large numbers of people, that then all of a sudden they're not lonely, but that's obviously not the situation. First and foremost, she says she pays a lot of people, so she has a lot of people around her that don't count. Of course, that definitely cannot count. Your coworkers, they're your coworkers, they don't count either. You see what I'm saying? Some people, I was reading the comment and somebody said, well, I know I won't be lonely when I meet my soulmate. I think that that's kind of like a idealistic, very young way of trying to perceive the world. I don't really even believe in soulmates in particular. You understand what I'm saying? I don't really think that it's that. I think that, you gotta throw it, raising it at me right now. I think what it is that when you interact with certain people and y'all really can understand and relate to each other and I guess love each other on a deeper level where you don't necessarily even need anything from each other, but you just love and appreciate each other's presence, I think that can help with the feeling of loneliness, but I also think that no one can really, truly, and fully know and understand you like that. You understand what I'm saying? Most of us are just so into ourselves or into our own worlds that we can't even give someone else that much. And other people can't get that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Help me explain what I'm trying to explain. Those of y'all that, a matter of fact, let me ask you this. If you don't feel lonely, I would love for you to put in the comments what you do to not feel lonely. I would love to be able to say, oh, well, I have God and Christ and therefore I don't feel lonely. But to me, that doesn't suffice because Adam had God. And you know what God said? The first thing that God said was not good. God said, it is not good for man to be alone. And he was right there. I always talk about how my brother was sitting right next to his wife, talking to me on the phone and telling me about how lonely he was. He was like, I'm always lonely. I'm by myself and can't nobody understand like how I feel or what I'm going through. And she was sitting at the table. I think I was FaceTiming. She was sitting at the table. I couldn't imagine how she felt. Anyway, take a listen to 50 Cent and Usher. Okay, listen. Let me just put it in context because I gotta go pick somebody up. Usher has made a statement concerning Diddy, right? And his statement made a lot of people's ears perk up, right? I want to try to be as sensitive with this situation as possible, okay? Because people got families, they got lives, you know what I'm saying, right? No. My people said 3 letters and I'm not going there, okay? People have lives, they have families, they have children, they have other things, right? That you know what I'm saying? And it's hard being a celebrity. Here's why it's hard to be a celebrity, right? You're like, wait, no Diddy. No. This time we're talking about Diddy. Here's why it's hard to be a celebrity, because you're famous, so a lot of things get out, okay? Usher has stated concerning Diddy that he doesn't have anything negative to say about Diddy. You understand what I'm saying? That's what he said. He goes, in many ways, I think this is what he said, quote, in many ways, I think certain people are prosecuted and maybe not recognized for the greatness that they offer. Not persecuted, prosecuted. Oh, I think he meant persecuted. Who wrote this? This is from People Magazine. People Magazine, y'all better get y'all ish together because it says prosecuted right here. Who wrote this? Fifth? This is on Fifth's page, mind you. I'm reading this off of. I hope Fifth ain't write this. In many ways, I think certain people are, I'm going to read it as it is, prosecuted and maybe not recognized for the greatness that they offer. I don't have anything negative to say about Sean Combs because my experience was not what the world has seen and how he's been misrepresented. Close quote. That's what Usher said. Now, let me throw this out here, okay? I love Usher. You know what I'm saying? Like as an artist, you know what I mean? No Diddy, okay? I love Usher, right? I love him as a performer. I think he's incredible. I think he's an incredible performer. You like, what about Chris Brown? Hey, man, Chris Brown, I told you, he's damn near family, as far as I'm concerned. But I'm just saying, though, Chris Brown. Usher is an incredible performer. So his relationship with Diddy, let me throw it to you like this, okay? I told you this before, and I'm going to tell you again. You can have 4 children in the house. You can have one of them that get abused. And then you can ask the other children, well, how was your parents and stuff like that? And 3 of the children could be like, my parents are incredible. And there's that one kid that's getting violated that's like, not to me. You know what I'm saying? So it could be, so there is that type of situation. You know how there are like people that they don't like you, right? But other people might like you. And then, so if I was like, yo, but you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people that like me, and you could point to the one person that don't, and they got great reason. You follow what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get into the Usher thing. Listen, 50 Cent, this is what 50 Cent said. 50 Cent said, he said, Usher like, he said, Usher like, I don't want people to know what he did to my behind. I'm a grown man. Now come on, Fifth. I'm not gonna read the rest of this. I'm not gonna read this. Let me screenshot it though, because I know Fifth is gonna. I can't read it. Okay, I'm gonna read what he wrote. Usher, like, I don't want people to know what he did to my behind. I'm a grown man now. My behind is off limits. That's what he said. LOL. That's not cool, Fifth. Come on, Fifth. Fifth, you just got the Planet Hollywood thing in New York, man. Come on, Fifth. Not Usher. I saw a clip a couple of minutes ago of somebody made an AI version of 50 Cent at Tina Knowles' gumbo and shrimp spot. I don't know if Fifth made that, but as a matter of fact, let me go to Fifth's page because maybe he did make that. Yeah, I don't see it here. But since we're talking about Tina Knowles, let me tell you about what's going on with her gumbo/shrimp spot. Here's the update. Health inspectors have reportedly found thawed seafood and food being stored in a non-food grade orange buckets at her gumbo spot at Houston Rodeo, whatever. That's what it says. Health inspectors found thawed seafood, food stored in orange buckets. Okay, and it says according to records obtained by KPRC2. When a woman reported getting sick after eating Mama Tina's gumbo, the customer says she had chills and was throwing up blood before health inspectors found multiple violations, which led to the temporary closure of the Houston Rodeo Gumbo shop. Inspectors said the following reasons led to all the prepared gumbo being discarded. Food was stored in non-food grade containers that may contaminate food. Food was stored inside an unpermitted facility, then transported for service from an unapproved source. Food source used after the first day of the rodeo was not listed on the approved permit application. No documentation showing proper cooling temperatures and times for food. No date marking for food prepared more than 24 hours prior. Frozen food was not kept frozen. The health inspectors looked at it, was like, hell no, put your hands behind your back. No, you know what? We're just gonna close the shop. That's what they said. So they closed it up, and that's what happened with that. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's an excellent weight loss program. If you want to lose weight, like you could have went there and yeah, you can't afford the shots, just go to the shop. You know what I'm saying? And get that get that gumbo. You know what I mean? Speaking of which, what was I gonna tell you? See, I'm looking at my peoples over here. I done lost my track of mind. Listen. because I was telling you about losing weight. Speaking of losing weight, remember when Cardi B spoke about she's going to reduce her butt? Well, I don't know if she's still going to reduce it. Take a listen to her reasoning or her rationale right now about her butt reduction. Yeah, I know it's a slow news day, but what do you want? Take a listen.
Oh, yeah, I was saying that, but I'm not gonna do it.
What were you gonna do?
Like, I was just gonna take a little bit of butt out, but I don't have time for that. You know what? I feel really comfortable, like, where I'm at right now, like, with my body and everything.
Yeah.
I do have a whole bunch of cellulites because, like, I don't know if it's the age, or I don't know if it's the fact that I got, like, 4 kids. I don't know what it is, but it's like, I feel really good.
Your waist is the size of my arm.
I
don't even want to hear it.
Yeah, but you know what? It looks so perfect.
It does.
It does, but it's not. But it's okay. I'm loving my imperfections and everything, and I just feel really comfortable. I feel really good.
So my people made a good point. They said if you were embracing your imperfections, you probably would have never touched your butt in the first place. I think that's an excellent point. But I mean, she already touched it, right? So she already did the procedures or what have you. So now it is what it is. And she says, hey, look, I'm just glad with what I currently have. And she says it looks good to me. So, I mean, I guess here's the difference. If she got the butt for you, then I guess you can speak on it. But if she got the butt for her, then that's a little bit different. Although she can't really see the butt, not from the back, but maybe she's like, well, I can see it from the side and that's good enough. I don't know. I'm just trying to make some sense out of the situation because people are complicated. You know what I'm saying? People are very complicated. Case in point, Clarissa Shields and Papoose. Matter of fact, before I even go to them, let me go to my shout outs real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me see who we shouting out for today. All right, look, yesterday I asked you, right? I was like, yo, let me know some like, give me some names of some celebrities that are incredible to me. Because remember, Eric Benet on yesterday's video, Eric Benet said that he can't stand or he despises celebrities that take their fame for granted and treat fans like, you know what I'm saying, like they're less than. All right, so I asked y'all, I said, yo, name some celebrities so we could big them up on the channel and stuff like that. Here's what I got. Ichabod Moraine. My man said Denzel Washington and Cedric the Entertainer. Real A1 guys. Met Denzel and Antoine Fisher and the Antoine Fisher filming in Cleveland. My friend Princess, rest in peace, made him a big old sandwich, and Cedric gave me some real life game, sipping on that high roller bar in the old arcade all in Cleveland. Them guys for sure. Shout out to Cedric and of course Denzel. I hear that about Denzel all the time, you know what I'm saying? In 2000, Private Name said, in 2004, I was at a Dave & Buster's. It was my neighborhood bar. I lived on LaSalle. Sammy Sosa came in, sat at the bathroom where I was sitting. Damn, y'all was on the toilet, bro. He's on the chita with a CH. He said, I think he came in with his wife in the chitta, and they sat like 2 seats away. You might have meant the back room. I'm going with the bathroom. It makes the story sound better. Sammy Sosa came in, sat at the bathroom on the chitta where I was chitting, right? Because he has S. I think he came in with his wife or HF. They sat 2 seats away. Kid came running up to him. He said, let me eat dinner first and I'll take a pic with you. So the kid came into the bathroom, I guess. And he followed through by, you know, taking a picture with the kid. Yo, shout out to Sammy Sosa, man, even on the chitta. Lafayette, whatever. They said cool celebs I met were Ice Cube, Daz, and El DeBarge, Chico DeBarge, all the DeBarges. How many of them were there? Was there like 8 of them? Denzel Washington, the guy that played Shang Tsung in the first Mortal Kombat movie. Didn't he just die? I met so many, the list will go on forever. Anthony Anderson, I've met so many that are cool. Lady of Rage, I heard she's awesome too. Romeo from the Steve Harvey Show. Wait, didn't he pass away? Man, I met lots and lots of actors and musicians. Tony Yayo. This list will go on. Yeah, Tony seems like a great guy. I ain't gonna front. Yeah, man, that's how you met a lot of people. Then he said, and Corrupt. He said Corrupt. He met Corrupt as well. Shout out to that. Shout out to him for that, man. A shout out to those celebrities, you know what I'm saying, that are cool to meet, man. You know what I mean? And not jerks. Marie Brigman said, I've mentioned this before, but years ago I met 50 Cent right as he dropped in the club. I was working at a spa in Vegas. He was incredible, so nice. Yeah, a lot of people say that about Fifth. He sat there for a while just chopping it up. We had big celebs in there every day. He was by far the nicest celebrity. You hear that? 50 Cent, which she considers the nicest celebrity she's ever met. That's incredible, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me just throw this out here. I think a lot of celebrities are charismatic, which is partly the reason why they are celebrities. You know what I'm saying? WMA Cartel Music said, shout out to Jeezy. He was the most down-to-earth celebrity I ever met. That's great to know. And then, of course, Cisco of the legendary Drew Hill. My man came through and said, yo, celeb. He said, who that cartoon with your voice? Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Jen Sane kind of gave a little bit of a response, which is very accurate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know. I asked my people, does that look like me? You know what I'm saying? To me, it's like a spitting image. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I actually was afraid of using it because I felt like if y'all saw that image, then y'all be like, oh, I know who that is. You know what I'm saying? But I guess not. My people's is like, yeah, it definitely looks like you to me, but I can see somebody not knowing. Whatever, that doesn't even matter. Listen, and finally, Clarissa Shields. The lovely Clarissa Shields has stated that Papoose, is not with her just for the money because he pay all the daggone bills. I hear this a lot. T.I. said the same thing. He like, yo, I pay all the bills even though my lady got a lot of paper. And who else said that they pay all the bills? I forgot. Somebody else said that they pay all the bills, even though they with rich women. And I respect that, man. Anyway, take a listen to Clarissa speaking on paying the bills.
In the marriage situation, like these are things that they just, every time you say, I want to give Papoose a baby, they remind you of like what was in the past. Like, how did that
They say, oh, he's still
emotional?
married. That's the first thing they know.
Well, he filed for divorce too late to get.
Okay. Hey, look, man. Look. I love confidence. You see what I'm saying? I love to see it, man. And she like, yo, I know I look good. It is what it is. Like, y'all can play all the games y'all want, but she's relying heavily on how attractive she is, right? Physically. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, Pap ain't going nowhere. She said she said the cat got low mileage. I thought she was talking about paying the bills. No, well, okay, well, maybe I missed it. You know what I'm saying? But whatever the case may be, she said the cat got low mileage, and that matters. You know what I'm saying? And she said, she's in great shape, and she works wonders in the room where, where she believes it matters most. You know what I'm saying? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. I mean, what do you think about that? You know what I'm saying? How you feel about being lonely? How do you combat loneliness? I really want to hear that part. You know what I'm saying? When you do feel lonely and the things that you do. You know what I'm saying? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. And let's give you a clip of our Urban Scripture Suite. I appreciate a lot of y'all that came through and subbed to that channel. Let's give you a taste of what that sounds like. Take a listen real quick.
While the world is out there starving in the cold and in the gray, you are leaning on the promise of a brand new kind of day. It is more than just a feeling, it is solid as a stone. A kingdom for the weary and a place to call your own. No more crying in the hallway, no more sleeping on the floor. You won't have to wonder if I'm knocking at your door. It is the long reset after years of holding breath. It is the light we found on the other side of death. Like a river flowing over, like a mother's warm embrace. You will find your satisfaction in the quiet.